What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from geeksterlabs.com. How you guys doing today? Well, today I just want to do a really quick tour of the camera menu on the Galaxy S5, the brand new Galaxy S5 here. From Samsung, of course. And so this is the main screen that you'll be greeted with whenever you go to the camera options. As you can see here, we have the video, we have regular camera, we have our different modes. First off, of the modes, I have mine set to auto, but you can use beauty face. It's another option. Shot and more. Let you pick from the best shot that you have if you've taken rapid pictures, panorama, virtual tour, dual camera, and then you can also download additional options as well in the store as well. So if you want to purchase a couple different ones, you can do that as well. But we're just going to go with the basics ones, okay? Right now I have it set to auto, and so as you can see here, this is what we would use to switch over to the front-facing camera. Taking flawless portraits, blah, blah, blah. It's asking me, see? So that's me right now. Hey, how's it going? So I'll switch back over here. And so let's go into the settings, and let me show you the different ones that are available. There's actually a lot of different options to pick from here. So first off, camera size, picture size I should say, for pictures. So 5312, 2988, 16 by 9 is the largest format you can get for images, which is pretty freaking big. That's the biggest one. Next is 4 by 3, 1 by 1, 4 by 3, and then 16 by 9. The last one is 326, 1836. Or 3264, I should say, by 1836. So I'm going to leave mine on 16M right here. Then we also have burst shots, if you will. That's when you can just hold it down and it'll just take rapid fire pictures like that. Picture stabilization, of course, that's always nice to have whenever you're taking video or when you're taking pictures as well. It'll make sure it kind of straightens out the image. Take a brighter and clearer pictures without using flash and low light. Your device will automatically detect low light levels and adjust the camera accordingly. Hold your device steady while taking pictures in the dark. Face detection, also, you guys know what that does. As you can see, ISO disappears whenever you turn that off. It lets you go in here and you can actually adjust your ISO setting. So for those of you that are probably familiar with using DSLR cameras, those options kind of look familiar. I'm just going to leave it on auto right now and turn that. Actually, let's leave this off, because some of these options actually disable, just like the one right there, depending on what options you have triggered off. So metering modes, that's another thing that's probably familiar to you guys that maybe use DSLRs. Right now it's centered weighted, but you can go to matrix and spot. We'll leave that one alone. Tap to take pics is basically allows you to just tap on the screen anywhere and it'll automatically take the picture for you. Select the focus. This is kind of a cool option. And like I said, for those of you that use DSLR cameras, you know about depth of field and having the object that's in the foreground to be really sharp and then having the back kind of be blown out, the bokeh or however that's pronounced, where it kind of looks blurry and real artistic looking. So it says make objects stand out from the background. They must be within 1.5 feet from you and at least 3 times the distance from the background. I actually tested this out. It didn't work seamlessly every time. I think sometimes it gets confused as to what you're trying to focus on, because when I had an object in front of it and I would get it ready to go, it would actually, right before taking the picture, it would focus on the background and it would make the front object blurry. So kind of hit or miss, depends on how that works, but I think depending on the objects that you're using, it may work more smoothly than others. And as you can see here, some of those options disabled themselves whenever I had that picked, so I'm turning it back off. So here we go, video size. Here's a big one right here. A lot of you guys have been asking about this and want to know, does it shoot 4K? Yes, it does shoot in 4K mode. And as it says here, the following will be unavailable while recording in UHD. It calls it UHD resolution. Dual camera mode, HDR, rich tone, video effects, remote viewfinder, taking pictures while recording video. So those are the things that will be disabled if you do have it in 4K mode. But if you don't want to be doing 4K, you can go 1080, regular full HD, regular HD 720, or VGA 640 by 480, 4 by 3. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on here for now. But some of the pictures or some of the video I'm gonna be showing you guys is from 4K, and it actually looks pretty gosh darn good. So let's get to the next one here. Recording mode. That is when you can do just regular normal, or you can make sure you limit it for sending through text message, MMS messaging, slow motion, fast motion, and smooth motion. So this is just other artistic options you can play with. Video stabilization, that's always good to keep on whenever you're shooting with video. It won't make the image all bumpy and everything. It's similar to picture stabilization, but obviously it's for video. Audio zoom, here's a cool feature here. So while recording videos, zooming in on an object will actually amplify the sound from that area and diminish the surrounding sound. So it's kind of similar to what you would use like a shotgun mic or one of those, or actually some video cameras also feature this as well. When you zoom in, it increases the volume a little bit. We'll keep that one off for now. We have some effects right here. My camera's facing down, so you can't see anything, obviously, but there's different things like vignette, vintage, faded color, grayscale, sepia, tint, all those different kind of fun filters you may play with, like whenever you're using Instagram or something. So we'll leave it on no effect for now. Next is flash. You can turn it on and off. That's pretty self-explanatory. Timer, that one as well. HDR rich toning, so you can actually turn it on to start taking pictures with it using HDR. Location tags. Storage device. That one's been grayed out. I'm not sure what option I have to trip in order to engage that, but that one's always grayed out from what I can tell. The next one here is off review pics and videos. So whenever you take a picture, it'll actually let you view pictures and videos immediately after you take or record them. It's kind of like what you would on a regular camera. You take the picture, it shows you what it is, and then it disappears and goes back to the menu. That's basically what this will do here. So it'll let you see what you just took a picture of. Remote viewfinder. This is something that you use if you're going to be remote viewfinder. Allows you to take pictures using the viewfinder of a connected device. So if you have, like, say, a G16 from Canon, I've done a review of that one, which features Wi-Fi. This is basically what you would use to control that camera. You would use this as your viewfinder. You set up the camera wherever you want to do. If you're doing a spy picture or whatever, or some place where you can't really stand there and hold it, if you have it on a tripod or whatever, you can actually control it using this part of the options right here. You can take the picture with your device, the S5. Going over here, auto white balance, of course, just like from video, you can change it to daylight, cloudy, incandescent, fluorescent, or you just leave it on auto. Exposure value, that's another one. That's kind of another DSLR type of option. You can actually change the exposure to get the lighting to be just right for you. Guidelines, turns on the grid if you want on the things. Shutter sound, if you want to turn off the shutter sound, you can do that as well. And voice control, that's kind of a cool one as well. So you can take pictures just by saying smile, cheese, capture, shoot. It'll actually take the picture automatically. To record videos, you just say record video, and it'll just start video recording. So some pretty cool options. We're going to turn that one off right there. So those are just the camera options right here. I will admit that the having the pictures in addition to the really nice vibrant color screen that the S5 has, pictures look pretty sharp on it. I have noticed on some really close-up images, like if you don't hold the phone very, very still when you're taking pictures, it blurs pretty easily. And the more you zoom into it, the more you can tell, like, it's not super sharp. But for the most part, the colors are really vibrant. They look really good. So let's enough talking about it. Let me go ahead and show you some video footage, 4K and regular HD, and then also a bunch of just pictures I've taken using the camera on the Samsung S5. Okay, so let's do that now.